up, everybody? How we doing out there? Let me know. I made a couple adjustments to some sound. If you guys are out there listening and you hear something funny, I am going to turn down the game volume. I know this comes through kind of loud. It's blasting in my headset right now. So, we are back. We're hopping into Final Fantasy VII, the OG, not the. This is not the remake. This is just the original. One of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time. We started last week. We got through a lot of the kind of early tutorial-ish pieces. This week we're hopping back into the story. If you remember, Avalanche, Cloud was hanging out with Avalanche and ran into blow a reactor. Upon arrival, Shinra, remember that's the evil corporation who is stealing the Mako out of the planet, showed up and actually planted the bomb there. They want to incite some panic so that they can make Avalanche look like a terrorist organization. So Cloud gets separated in that and running away. He lands in a church where he comes across Aerith. And I will make a note. I think maybe in a post earlier I said Aerith with a TH. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those Berenstein Bear things. Like where back in the day, the original game, it was a TH. So I'm going to do some research this week and I'll get back with everybody next week. But it is listed as Aerith in the game. Don't forget, if you're new here, make sure you follow. Turn on those notifications as you're kind of hanging out and chatting. I like it when you say hello. And make sure you smash those reaction buttons. So, with that, we're going to be jumping in the game here in a minute. I did put a note that the section coming up, Don Corneo, has some adult suggestive themes. So if you got children who you don't want exposed to that, I would highly recommend parental guidance for this piece of it. So with that, as you know, with Final Fantasy VII, I want you guys to be able to see the entire game. So I'll be shutting off the webcam so you don't have to look at the face. I know y'all want to look at this beautiful face, but you know it is what it is. I can deal with it. So I'll turn up the game and we'll get started. I'll try to talk through it. If you guys see that I'm missing anything, make sure you type in chat. Let me know. I am trying to make sure that I get all the hidden stuff and checking every nook and cranny. I'll probably do this Final Fantasy VII until about 10 p.m. and then I'll switch over to Warzone. Last week I just kind of switched mid-game, just took a break and then switched out. I'm trying to keep a playlist separated for Final Fantasy VII alone by itself. So at that time, at 10, I'll actually end it, just depending on where we're at in the story. And then I'll restart the stream with the for Warzone so that I can separate those two videos. All right. Let me cut this webcam off. And let's roll. Ready to go. All right. So remember, I kind of told you all how I normally do my saves and everything. I pick my save file and then I continue kind of saving separate ones. And I do this in RPGs, especially with storylines, if you have to save in progression, so that because a lot of times, especially in some of these, some of the older games, once you get to a certain point in the story, you can't go back and undo that, or you can't go back and get the things you may have missed. So. I save in succession and just slots. If I get to a certain point, I'll start resaving over the top. So we'll go to our most recent now. And we are over in the Sector 6 slums. Remember, I told you guys that this is downloaded on PlayStation. You see that little ×3 in the corner? That allows me to kind of move around faster. So we can get through this playthrough a little bit quicker. Tattoo number 2. If any of you are out there playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, you actually kind of know about those tattoos. They actually have some meaning. They have some meaning in this one, but it expands in the next one. Alright, we talk to this kid. Alright, Titan Bangle. That's going to increase for everybody. So I think we will go ahead and buy. And this lot. Let's see. Go ahead. Cloud some fire. Eris. Over here. Oh, look at this. It looks like we hit Eris's home. So here's what we're going to do. You see that little ball of materia over there? That we got some ether and then cover materia. So the cover materia we'll actually put on Cloud. And this is all. Let's take she's already got her store. We're actually going to take that. The cover will allow, because Cloud has a little bit higher damage mitigation. Cover it, he'll actually 20% be able to take on some of that damage over Eris. Screw that up forever. I'll go ahead and give her that fire now. So this is Eris's house. I'm not going to worry about saving just yet, but we're going to go ahead and sneak in here. Run through this. So as you can see, where she ran into the Turks last week, her mom is concerned. Apparently it's not the first time that's ever happened. Oh, hey Rob, thank you for the share and the like, buddy. Just saw it, I'm behind you. So there's mom asking us to leave without Eris. She doesn't want her daughter in trouble. Right now I'm just kind of running around the house, just clicking everything I can. It's just a little technique to make sure that you don't miss anything hidden. So this is Cloud just kind of reminiscing. This happens a lot of flashbacks on Cloud's childhood. Tiffany, thank you for the share, baby. Not really sure why my alerts are not popping, but they're not right now. They'll probably all start here all at once. Turn this ×3 off. We have to be super careful with that. If Eris hears us at all, she's going to stop us from leaving. Sneak out the house. Alright, we made it. Turn it back on. Now I'll pop it. I guess I can't save right now. There we go. That dog looks a little mean. new here, make sure you follow and turn on those notifications. If you're just hanging out, say hello. Say hello. Little Final Fantasy VII run through. I know this right there. Collect the flyers. Huh. Leave it. That'll pay off in the future. I'm gonna sell 2 of these ethers off just because early game they are really, really good for gil. This might be the material store. Yeah. It's everything we already have. So we don't need anything from there. Let's head out. Oh, look who caught us. Look who caught us trying to sneak out. Like I said, it's a little bit dangerous over here. We'll probably go ahead and roll through some extra fights right here. Remember from last week, I got into that boss fight and Cloud actually died. Just want to make sure we're at least a little bit we're having a fight to run into. As you can see, this house is like a truck right now. Here. Looks like we're going to need maybe a level or two. Smack. We are getting handled. Better grind out a little bit. Ooh, crossfire. Did it again. Come on, finish it. There we go. Alright. Back up. only one that I got. We do need that. We do need some here. There's actually a moss in here. Be careful. Better? Let's see what our status is real quick. Do an R1 through these also. Where's the next level? Oh, 152 and 160. So we should see that later, sure. One or two more little fights. Really need that life right now. Back through this one. Yeah, level up. There we go. Needed that for sure. One. I know her healing wind gets strong enough at some point in time to actually pick up I think there's an inn in here. need an in. Holy cow. See if we can go back up to that room and it'll let us rest or not. Yeah, there we go. That should bring his cloud back. There we go. See, everybody's back now. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Head back out there. Let's get across here. So we need to catch some level. I think part of the reason that we're running into a little bit of issue is because I'm be able to just joining us, we're doing a Final Fantasy VII OC run through. This tends to be the Saturday night deal. We're gonna smash those reactions up. Oh, Gage, thank you for the shares. Zach Shaw, thank you for the shares. For some reason, my notifications aren't popping up. I'm sorry. When I go to restart stream here, Alright. Once I get this bolt down, then I can just attack with it. I'll see what's faster now. Speed is great. Alright, made it through that little crazy section. Now, do you see the screen do that little shake? You'll start to see that more and more often if Cloud is asked about Soldier. You'll see there's a little kind of a weird twist in this whole storyline. Especially with Cloud's past. What's that? Look on the back of that cart right there. Sure is. Sneak around, make sure there's nothing here for us. Don't think there's anything here. But you can never be too sure. We need to figure out what's going on. Alright, so parents, children, we're coming up on that section, Don Corneo side story. Just make sure you understand there's some suggestive themes in this section. And don't worry, just here in a second, we'll get into all these buildings and everything. This actually takes a little bit of time and some memory. So, what's going on with Tifa? She's having an interview right now. Don Corneo's in the market for a bride. I guess he's stolen Tifa to be his bride. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Oops, hold on. Alright, so we know Tifa's locked up in here somewhere. Come in here. I know this is one part of it. No, this isn't. Not yet. We gotta keep another part of this. Sorry. You know. You will see here in just a moment. Items. Broken. Alright. We're gonna go all the way back up here now. Oh, there we go. Looks like all my notifications are almost there at the top. Dolores, thank you for the like and share. Much appreciated. I'm not sure why my alerts are not. No sound. I saw it actually pop. That'll work. I don't know. Alright, find out what's so funny. Your wrist. Alright, so now we gotta find a way in. So obviously Don Corneo's kind of a little shady. And actually, if I heard right, I read some lore. It sounds like Corneo actually stands for something in Italian. Alright, Mithril Rod. We're gonna go ahead and we will buy one of those. Something is the same as the other has. Metal knuckle. We'll go and grab that just a moment. Mithril armlet. Let's go with two of those. I said two, but I just did three. I'm gonna go ahead and equip those real quick. Good there. Here for cloud. Good. Make sure they're still connected. Look, we're gonna go ahead and sell some. Iron bangles. We'll sell that. Titan bangles we bought 3 of earlier. Sell that. Oh, and I forgot she's got her staff equipped. Mithril rod. Let's see what's in here in the bar. Oop. Somebody needs some medicine. Alright, we can come over, we can order. No, maybe not. I think we gotta queue a couple other things. There's so much to do in this little spot. Hardly ever remember it. We got we need a dress. We know that because we're trying to dress Cloud up as a woman so that he can get entrance into Don Corneo's mansion. It's difficult, but I'm trying to actually win it for Cloud. If you dress Cloud up just right, he'll get in and be placed with Don Corneo. Alright, let's go, Cloud. Let's go see if we can go secure this dress. Head back up to the bar. Sound okay? Alright, we gotta do this just right. We need soft, and we need something that shimmers. That gives us the best dress for Cloud. Alright, what else do we need? I know we need to get to a wig store. Let's go with today's special. That's always funny. 70 gil. Whew. Now we have to go with a specific prompt here. I have to say it was all right. We got an item code. The item. Little advice. Alright, that'll prompt us when we stay at the end. Wow. So terrible. Oh, here. Snag is safe. Safe before we're here. Quick save, quick save. If you're just joining us, we are doing a Final Fantasy VII OG run through. Little playthrough. We'll be doing this till 10 p.m. And if you're brand new, make sure you follow, turn on those notifications. If you're just hanging out, say hello. We like it when you say hello. Smash those reaction buttons. Share, share, share. Alright, let's see. What store is this? Alright, have a coupon. Now we got to be specific here again. Digestive. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's go stay at the end and knock this piece out real quick. Let's do the one for 20. I hope that was right. So we got the diamond tiara. We're good there. We did started the dress prompt. We'll have to go there at the very end. We did the food in the bar. Sorry, I made notes on this here. I'm trying to make sure I check them all off. Alright, so we got the silk dress. Alright, we got the sexy cologne. We are there. There's the new We gotta beat Big Bro. I really hate this one because you gotta tag two buttons at the same time. Very hard to do. Yeah, alright, we won that one. Looks like we get the blonde wig. How about it? I always hated doing that one because it's such a pain. The little pushing the buttons in row, Alright, so we got the wig now. Done there. Alright, let's see if we can go find this member's card for the Honeybee Inn. I believe we have to go all the way down. Alright. See the little dude over here? Maybe not. Secret little. Alright, there we go. So we just got our members card. We're gonna sneak in here. Things are about to get a little bit weird out there. Just be ready. Alright. Which one do we want? Upper room. I believe we're gonna apply some makeup here. Oops, did I nail that right? We're on. We got our HD and MT school. Get the hell beat out of this. So weird.
Oh, we get our makeup done in here, but maybe.
Yeah, there we go. I had to just we had to stay the night. Alright, so Bob got makeup done. Ooh.
Let's go back up to the dress store. I think we're ready to.
I think we have everything we need. Alright, Bob's in there getting prettied up. Got our makeup. I believe we should be the ones selected, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Miss Cloud. Alright. I think we're all ready. That actually went a lot quicker than I expected it to, and than it normally does. Normally it takes me a little while to remember all that stuff. I did some little refresher.
Alright, so we are in. Now we'll get to see Don Corneo, so we can progress our storyline. We got to get Tifa out of this place. Gotta get her out. I guess Whoops. What's going on here?
Oh, we just found Tifa. Alright, so Tifa's explaining what happened after they got separated and the reactor they were trying to blow up.
head back upstairs.
We are not going anywhere without. There we go. Little ether in the corner there.
Let's go up, ladies. Alright, so we'll go into his room.
This will play out kind of fun and silly.
Corneo's gonna select his bride, I guess, for the night. Ready to get out of this cringy place.
Right. So again, as you go through, and it depends on what your choices are as you're getting your dress, your wig, and all that, tiara. All of those and those choices depend on whether Cloud, Tifa, or Eris is picked. I set it up and made sure that we got everything that was top tier so that Cloud could get picked, so you could see that.
So we just earned a trophy, and this is really weird. So gotta hype them back there. Nice, nice. Oh, sorry. All right, no,
Oh yeah. So remember, Heidegger he is the kind of in charge of the military for Shinra. He was with the president up on the bridge when it was blown up. So Heidegger actually used Don Corneo here to try and find out. But he also has some information. They're actually going to blow the plates. They're going to blow the plates, the structure of the Sector 7 plate, that upper plate. So kill everybody below.
Ooh,
You there. Oh, there goes Heidegger right there. That right there's the president.
Alright, we are in the sewers. I know we need to make sure we get a steel material, and we do have a boss to mess with in here. Might have to again make sure there's a little bit of leveling. Oh, we get the boss right away. How about that? How about that? Toss a little gold. No, I'm pretty sure he's weak with fire.
Looks like he's hurting himself too. You see that? Chris. He's hurting himself doing it. Alright. Winner, chicken dinner. We did it. We got that dub. Now we're gonna try and get back there. Save some. Alright, first of all, we're gonna check out what Sweetba's that way I'll have two characters with a restore. I'm gonna go to Paris. I'm gonna take one of the ice or fire. I'll take the ice away. That way she's able to inflict some damage also. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere in here we gotta make sure. Oh, I'll speed this up again. We gotta make sure we don't miss out on some materia in here. I believe it's a steel somewhere down in the sewers. There it is. Make sure we don't miss that. There's that steel materia we don't want to miss. I'd say since they're all water-based, that most likely everybody down here is probably like susceptible to lightning, weak to lightning. I feel like we're super shouldn't have to do that. Oh, there we go. That's how we get it. All that for a potion. As long as we get the hit one over the bag. We are hitting our limits on some of those, so that's good. If you're hanging out in the chat, make sure if you want, say hello. Hello. I like it when you say hello. We're going to jump down now. Make sure you smash those reaction buttons. Turn on those notifications. And if you're new, make sure you follow. We'll be jumping into Warzone probably around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Or actually, we might be on daylight. CDT technically. Alright, we made it out of the sewer. Go through the train graveyard. We're definitely going to do a little save action, but first, remember we bought those tents earlier. I'm going to go ahead and heal everybody up. Save action. Remember, like I said, I'm here. I just keep creating new save slots, just in case you ever want to go back and pick up if you're worried about you missing something. Oh, we did great material.
There's a ghost in here. Drop something that you can only get here. I'm gonna give it to Tifa. Steel material. Magic. Pure. Everybody up there. Oh, there we go. We had to climb up the ladder.
So for that parental advisory, I think we can somewhat answer that. Or ask.
Jump for nail.
That's what's supposed to be.
I can't remember what it is they carry, but this is one of the few places you can get it. Still, trying to steal.
There we go. Ghost name. There we go. Train. So as you see with those ghosts, every time they disappear, you're not getting any hits on them. What am I not seeing here?
Need to get down. What? No, that was on before the tree.
So this is where my eyes always struggle.
There we go. Made it through that part. Sweet. Reset. No. Oh yeah, this is added for this version. Great. Nailed it. Nailed it. I think that'll do it.
All right, we're making our way back into Sector 7.
It's complete chaos as they're trying to take down the place over the top of it.
It's like Barrett and Avalanche are up there trying to stop it.
drops. Reno. Good. Do a little heal action. Heal action. Get up here with Barrett. Alright, so we're getting ready to head into a little craziness fight here. Make sure that Barrett catches that. Alright, pull the fire off. Actually, restore. Alright, here we go. Reno from the Turks again. Gonna have a little fun with him. Ain't that something? Huh. Let's go reload that again. I should have paid a little bit closer attention. Go up. Oh yeah, those tents. I have to break them. I'm gonna slow that right down. Why we save a lot? Why we save a lot? Alright. Let's try this. Materia. Fire there and a restore there. Alright. Let's enter this fight a little more sense this time. Let's slow down this fight a little bit. For myself. Reno's gonna come in, pop that. All he's gotta do is push this button. So if he pops those little yellow pyramids, we're all done, so I gotta make sure that I attack those. Oops. Good. Come in. Alright, as you can see, we got gotta play it slow. Okay. Slow play a little. I totally forgot. Got a pyramid here. it. See if maybe she can steal anything. Nothing to steal. Back to the pyramid. Nice action. Oh, what is that? I was gonna say. Oh, looks like old Reno's running away. Looks like we have caught ourselves a little victory. Can we stop it? Can we stop it? Uh-oh. Saying he's another from the church. Last remaining ancient. Holy cow. Eris is an ancient. You'll learn a little bit more about what that means. Alright. Looks like the bomb went off anyways. Our efforts weren't enough. So that's the pillar that holds up the plate on Sector 7. So Shinra's obviously not worried about people down there, or even really the people above. They're just trying to maintain their power. Alright, let's go. Man, that's awesome. All those people. That's about right. Old President Shinra. Terrible, terrible. Speed up a little bit in this portion. Remember, Marlene is Spirit's daughter. Yeah, sounds like maybe Eris came through.
course.
There we go.
Shinra's trying to get to Avalanche, but heard a lot of innocent. I think we might know. I think we might all know where Marlene's at. Alright. Odds all of them. About the ancients. See him shaking? Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Surely you've all heard of Sephiroth. So, Eris more than likely sent her to hang out with her mom. Very excited. Goodness. I think our gill's okay, sitting right around that 6,000 mark. See, obviously people react. We all have. Titan thing still. Eris has the other one. See, did she do it? Well, as you can see, it sounds like. So this is some of the explanation she's going to use. Elmyra there, her mom adopted her. Wutai, we'll get into Wutai. Don't forget, if you're new here, toss that follow one time, turn on your notifications so you'll always know when we're live. Smash those reaction buttons. Say hello. About 15 more minutes or so of this, we'll be wrapping up this stream, and then I will restart the stream to jump into Warzone for a couple hours tonight. Some of the backstory behind Eris. So the ancients are typically all tied into the Mako inside of the planet. I said more and more of it'll come.
Marlene calls us a dummy. Fair enough. So we are going to go after Eris and rescue her, which I'm thinking that we're right at the point where that might be a good place to stop for the night and cut it. We did Don Corneo's mansion tonight, that little bit of storyline, and then getting back over to Sector 7 just to find out that the Turks collapsed it. Just to make Avalanche look bad. Also a little save action. I'll start heading over to Walmart and maybe get us closer so we can roll through some of that a little bit quicker next week. Remember, I did start saving over that deal a little bit. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do before we leave, dude. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab a nap in the bed so that we're all healed up. Never know what we're gonna run into. You never know. Look at that turbo ether. Remember when we came in here earlier and we went into the doors and we didn't take the money? The kid was able to save his money and give us a turbo ether. It always pays to be the good guy. They're unforgiving when they changing the materia. Sometimes you'll see these shops upgrade after you get to certain parts of the story area. Maybe the item. The weapons. Huh? This way? Let's mess with this house right quick. Ooh. Sense materia. Sweet. It's got an open slot. So sense materia you can use. You hit this sense command and it will tell you how much HP or whatever you got left. Whoever you're fighting. No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, sorry. How many Phoenix? We got 6 of those, 7 potions. I'm good with where that's at. Alright. Further, the guy with the tank. Alright. Knuckles, she's got us open patches. Get through.
And realistically, earlier I should have just put it in.
But sell a couple of need a battery so we can get up to the top of the plate. I just can't remember exactly what to do.
There we go. Alright.
I hope this doesn't have you like action. We are getting ready to wrap up here very shortly. I'm just trying to get through the next save here. Right after this,
We already know we got those batteries for refills. We're But anyways, we're gonna shut down this one. Shut down this one and start a new one. The only reason I'm doing that is so I've got a playlist for the Final Fantasy run through that I'm gonna keep separate. There we go. Long enough?
I think once we get towards the top here, we'll catch up to save. Plug in another battery. We got an ether.
Oh, we're gonna have to go redo this one.
That's alright, we got an ether. It's cool, it's cool. Oh, all the way up. Oh, Shinra headquarters. Getting ready to break into that moment. Alright, so we're gonna save right there.
We'll be blessing us into Shinra headquarters.
quit back out to main screen. I will turn down the Elgato a little bit so it's not too loud. All right, so wrapping up right there. So, thank you for hanging out. That's a couple hours in of Final Fantasy tonight. Continuing that adventure, we got through Don Corneo's quest. And then saw the plate fall in Sector 7. Picked up some new materia, a couple new weapons. Cool. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry I missed the like and share. I don't know why my alerts aren't popping in this right now. So, all I'm doing right now is I'm going to shut down this stream so that I can put all the Final Fantasy 7 into the playlist. I can take all the Final Fantasy 7 videos all together, because like last week it actually mashed together Warzone and everything when I just tried to update it. So I'm going to end this, and then I'll just be restarting it right behind it just in a couple minutes. We are getting ready to drop into the DZ, dropping hot. Thank you for everybody who hung out, checked in, said hello. All right, so just give me a